All right, welcome back for game number 2 between Mission San Jose and Pine Grove High School. My name is Joshua Fekaz Quest. I am here again with By Night, and pretty commanding win for Mission High School, Mission San Jose High School, I should say, in the first game.
Yeah, everything just seemed to go right for them last game. A very, very solid jungle performance from Kimikaze. It's Kimikaze and Kamikaze, so it makes it kind of hard there. From the Rek'Sai last game, now on Vi, really carried that game, carried that early game, and they were able to just snowball off of it. So it's going to be interesting to see if Pine Grove is going to be able to make a better showing for themselves this game, and not fall behind early, and come out with a stronger late game.
Yeah, it will be interesting. They have an Ashe on a team that they're going against a Vi. I don't really know how that's going to play out into their favor in a positive way, because you have an Ashe immobile. I mean, you have against a Vi who's a point and click lockdown. I'm gonna kill you. So it's gonna be an interesting game. Rek'Sai not making it through this game, but one of the bigger things on the side of Mission San Jose is the Vayne. Don't see too many Vaynes that often. We're gonna see Lala's mechanics come out into play here as we get a. Is this a double jungle start? This is actually a pretty long jungle start. Looks like
it looks like it was just a really big leash.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was like, Ultimate Fake, he's going to be down in CS just a little bit. We actually have a mirror match from the last game. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a disadvantage for Ultimate Fake.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see how Ashe ends up playing out. Because yes, as you stated, Ashe is very immobile. If Vi is able to land a solid ult onto Ashe, it's possible that they could just blow her up. Especially with the Ahri, just a lot of nuke potential. So Ashe is going to have to make sure that she positions very well, doesn't get caught out, but what she brings to a possible team composition is a lot of catch potential with her arrow. And with champions such as LeBlanc and Rengar, if Ashe is able to hit an arrow on a secluded target, they're going to be able to nuke her. Pine Grove is going to have a lot of follow-up on that Ashe arrow, and I think that it could work out very well if they play it the right way, and that's a very big if.
Yeah, that is yeah, like you said, very big if. But yeah, they do have a lot, and we're gonna see some of that come into play in the mid lane. Ethereal Chain, I don't know if it's learned or just it wasn't thrown out by Foe King 2. I see what he did there. That's it was not thrown out by the LeBlanc, and Ahri is gonna walk that one off. Pentabox going to go back to his jungle and farm.
Yeah, and there's a lot on the line too in these games. It is the high school star league. It's not like it's LCS or something, but they are playing for $20,000 in League of Legends college scholarships. So definitely both teams want to win this game.
Oh yeah.
Mission San Jose, because they do want the 3 points awarded to them, and then Pine Grove, because coming away from this matchup with 0 points would really hurt their chances of being able to possibly get any of that scholarship money. So a lot on the line here, which makes me think that this Ashe probably has played Ashe before, and they've probably played this team composition before, and they have to have a game plan here. So it's just going to be interesting to see if they're going to be able to successfully run this team composition the way that I'm sure they're hoping it turns out.
Yeah, no, you're right. Definitely have to utilize the ultimate at level 6 and during team fights, or even try to pick somebody off, because yeah, like you said, once they're locked down, they're going to be bursted. You have LeBlanc, you have a Rengar. Both champions known for deleting people. Just, off the map completely. You have a little bit of trading in the back lines, and this is actually kind of interesting. There's the exhaust going down on Lala, so it does get the exhaust out, but you can't really out-trade a Vayne in prolonged fights. That true damage stacks up. But in the top lane, Ultimate Fake, he's going to be punched in the face. Flash does go off. He does survive just barely. He's going to get out, though. Pentabox going to take a little bit of damage for his troubles as well. It looks like Vi and Gnar are not going to be chasing Ultimate Fake, but they do get the teleport out of him out of this.
Yeah, that was a really good game coming out from Vi there. and it does force Renekton, sorry, to blow his flash. So if Vi wants to return top, the next gank will probably most likely work out pretty easily because Rengar now does not have a flash. But I just want to talk about the spot lane a little bit more. And you talked about how the Ashe isn't going to be able to win those extended trades against the Vayne, and the honest truth is Ashe can't really win extended trades against any of the mid AD carries because she just doesn't have any of those skills that help her damage output in those extended trades. Now, what Ashe can do really well in lane is poke because she does have that passive that does give her the crit chance on those autos after she does an auto for a while. So what Ashe needs to do, get 1 or 2 auto attacks in and then stop the trade right there because she can win those bursts, and with those extended trades she loses every time. And we did see a return gank in the top lane, but Rengar, Renekton did a very good job with his slice and dice getting out of that one.
Yeah, he did. It was very well played. Poorly positioned. He's not throwing down a ward despite having his trinket up, even though Pentabox has been... Or, no, that's not Pentabox. That is a Vi. Sort of camping him. He goes to throw down the ward now, but runs into a fist because, as I said, he's being camped. Dominus is not up. He's not level 6. He may go down here. Just a sliver of health. Does try to slice and dice out, but there's first blood going over to the Gnar.
Yeah, and this is just really reckless play coming out from Ultimate Fake here, pushing up that far in lane when you know you don't have flash up, you know the Vi is camping you, and then not even warding.
Oh, looks like we do have a little bit of a return gank in the mid lane. Yep, LeBlanc does pick up that kill. The Sigil of Malice has a voice now. It's not silent.
Yeah, so we're good. Good kill going down on the mid lane. It's very, very good for Pinegrove. Oh, well.
This is what happens whenever you're an immobile Ashe. You can tumble and then get killed by Malala. There's a kill going over to him, and Exhaust going down on him as well post-kill. So that's the Exhaust down for the side of Pinegrove High School on the bot lane. That's pretty big, considering the Ashe already is not that well protected if a Dark Binding lands.
Yeah, Ashe is pretty much instantly dead at this point in the game if she gets hit by the Dark Binding, because it allows Vayne to then roll to the side, condemn Ashe into the wall, and Ashe is pretty much going to be CC'd for a good 4-5 seconds.
Enough time
which
to
is
die.
Plenty of time to die. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the gold lead right now starting to grow in favor of Mission San Jose for 11.5. It's not that big, only about 500, but it's just not looking good, especially for the top lane of Pinegrove.
Yeah, it's the same match as last time. Ultimate Fake on the Renekton. He's going to a little bit of a different build path, not going for the armor early on, but he's going to get Nard into the wall. Dominus is popped. Ultimate Fake, he has to watch out. He's getting slowed by the big boulder. He's going to make it out, actually. Dominus helped out quite a bit along with the slice. Did not get the dice, as it wasn't his minions he diced into, but he's going to survive. Live to tell the story of that day. But yeah, it's not going the same as it did last time, because by this time, Ultimate Fake had a pretty huge lead on the Gnar. Not so much this time, as Gnar, I guess he just learned how to play it better, because he's building the exact same.
Well, Vi has been camping the Gnar a lot
that
harder
too.
this
Yeah,
game,
that too.
which has caused the lane to just go in the complete opposite direction, and Rengar is able to escape, but has to blow his flash.
He's good.
He's good. He's fine.
Yeah.
Shake it off.
Yeah. Throw a bowl out. Be fine. We got a little bit of a skirmish in the mid lane here. There's the Orb of Deception getting quite a bit of damage after the Ethereal Chains from LeBlanc. And it's pretty even there, but looks like here comes the... oh, that was an Assault Battery right before the... yeah, right before the... what is that called? Distortion. Wow, that really escaped me. Distortion landed, so he was not able to get out of there. That is going to be a kill going over to the Vi. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Soul Shackles does land, but in the mid lane, it's like Rengar. He's going to try to trade a kill. Gets his life over to pick up an Ahri. That's just another kill. Actually, no, Ahri picked up that kill with the Ignite, so never mind on that one. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Looks like, yeah, looks like Malala picked up another kill as well. Camera kind of shifted on me.
So, what Pinegrove needed to do in this bottom lane with the Ashe is as soon as Ashe hit level 6 and as soon as Rengar hit level 6 as well, Rengar should have gone to the bottom lane. Rengar should have ulted, Ashe should have ulted, and they should have tried to pick up. That's such an easy lane to get a kill in there if Ashe is able to land her Ashe arrow with that Rengar ultimate. But Pinegrove didn't even try to land a gank that way. And completely not using the one thing that you try and pick Ashe for, which is that Ashe ultimate into a follow-up pick. And that's the only way Pinegrove could have won this lane. But Rengar honestly hasn't really done anything bottom. Although,
oh, there it is. Gentlewoman actually picking that one up.
yeah, that was good. I am surprised that they were able to pick up a kill in that lane without a gank.
Oh, a lot of damage going on to the Ahri, but Vi is there to try to retaliate. Just gonna shove LeBlanc back and out of the face of Ahri. She might have to go back pretty soon because it's not gonna take too much for LeBlanc to burst down what little health that the Ahri has left. But he's gonna just, yeah, say the Vi. Yeah, if I looked like he was in trouble, he's gonna charge his fist up and get out of there. Actually gonna go up to top lane because who better to tower dive than Ultimate Fake at this point? He's gonna go.
Now, even though Mission San Jose does have a decent lead here, it's still definitely not over by any means, as the gold lead is only 1.5k, and another pause actually comes out.
Yeah, pause coming out. So, yeah, Mission San Jose, they don't have a command and control like they did last game so far. Like, I think by last game they were already up quite a bit, and I know the jungler from Mission San Jose had like 5 kills at this point. Only has 1 right now and 2 assists. So not making as huge a presence in lane this time around. But look at the wards in the side of Mission San Jose's high school's inventory. 3 green wards and a pink ward and a sight stone. So they're looking to establish what little lead they are going to have, or what they do have right now. They're going to look to keep that with superb map control, just like they did last game. They're very good about this, and I like this about this team, because you don't see that very much outside of the challenger scene and the LCS scene.
And it's what really determines the difference between good teams and really good teams, is good teams are able to get these leads in the early game, and yeah, that's what good teams do, but really good teams are able to grab the lead and then provide the vision control necessary to continue to extend the lead further and further, and that's what Mission San Jose is looking to do here.
Oh, looks like Rengar, he's going to be looking for Fox to hunt here, but does not pick up that kill. And even Ashe made her way, I should say, over into the mid lane. But really just wasting his time at that point. Looks like we do have a little bit of action going on in the mid lane, but now Pentabox going to the bot lane. Let's see if it helps out. Dark Binding going to land right onto Ashe, who does not have the Enchanted Crystalline arrow up.
Yeah, such a strange time to gank.
Yeah.
Rengar doesn't have his ult, Ashe doesn't have her ult, and they're like, well, now is a good time to try and get a kill in the bot lane. It just doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I'm not really following it either. Maybe a miscalculation and judgment, but Dominus is popped in the top lane. Ultimate Fake looked like he was going to tower dive there. Teleport is up from the Gnar, so he's just going to try to go back, teleport to this turret. Ultimate Fake's not going to be able to take out this turret. He's playing very cautious and playing very, you know, for someone so low in health, playing aggressively because he's so low in health and still trying to throw out boomerangs and not go back, when really he should, because he has no jungling support up there at the moment. Should just go back, pick up the items he needs, and then just teleport back. Picked up a pickaxe, going for that frozen mallet once again, which I think is the only champion, Gnar I should say, is about the only champion that can actually use that frozen mallet. But in the top lane, actually, it looked like Ultimate Fake picked up that turret. I was surprised. That turret was full health.
Yeah, and that's just, Renekton has so much early game damage, so much early game strength, and one thing I do want to mention, though, again, was that entire time that Ultimate Fake was pushed up in that top lane, he did not have a single ward down there. And I mean, he wasn't punished for it this time, but if he continues with that type of aggressive playstyle with absolutely no vision, he is going to be punished eventually. Not only in this game, in future games as well.
Oh yeah,
In
no,
solo
no.
queue.
Yeah, warding is a good thing to have. Just the presence of mind to ward. That's a good trait to have in any league game, no matter what. So you see the client. There's no vision on the Vi. Just gonna walk away though. Does have Assault and Battery up, choosing not to use it on the LeBlanc in mid lane, despite Foxfire Rush. Or Fox, I think it was the Ahri ultimate and Charm being up. Just gonna go.
Do you know what I'm disappointed about this game?
Tell me.
We have not gotten another camera zoom in on the Nard
Oh, yeah.
to make a Nard. I really wanted to see that again.
Yeah, there's still time. We may see it. I haven't seen too much of the top lane this game. It's been a lot of bot lane focus, honestly. But it looks like the second dragon is going to be attempted by Mission San Jose High School, and it is picked up. So that is 2 dragons for them, but gives his life over for it. One could say worth. Does give the global experience, but now there's an engage on the bot lane here. As they both, double kill going over to Malala's Vayne. Tumbling in, tumbling out. Now, Pentabox there. Gonna try to pick up the kill. Does get it. Now, Foking is gonna get Dark Binded. Stop him in his tracks. Charm missing as well from the Ahri. Not gonna be able to answer back anything in retaliation. So, there's a 2 for 2 overall. But Dragon was picked up by Mission San Jose. And not to mention double kill for Vayne, which arguably may be better than, say, even any kills on the other side. Rengar, maybe, but Vayne, notorious for snowballing.
Yeah, and I mean, Vayne is going to be able to do so much work as long as she doesn't get hit by an Ash Arrow and then instant nuked later on in the game. But one thing I'm really surprised about is the fact that the gold lead right now is only 900 in favor of Mission San Jose.
Well, Pine Grove has a turret. That's one of the big things. Pine Grove has a turret, and Mission San Jose does not.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's another thing.
Yeah.
At this point in the game last time, Mission San Jose already had 3 towers picked up, almost 4. And this game, Pine Grove is doing a much better job keeping their towers alive.
Yeah, I actually think the game was about 5 to 6 minutes away from ending in the last game. And this game, it does not seem like the case. It actually seems like Pine Grove is going to make this one last quite a while. As both the juggler and the mid lane are not doing too bad, but we're talking about turrets, and there's the top lane turret going down in favor of Mission San Jose. So let's bring that gold lead up a little bit, about 1,500 up.
And then another thing that isn't actually shown in gold is the 2 dragons that Mission San Jose does have above Pine Grove. You don't see that in the gold lead, but it definitely is going to make an impact in the fights. The additional damage that Dragon gives you, the damage to towers as well, and pretty soon you'll have extra damage to minions and that extra movement speed.
Yeah, movement speed is really good. But yeah, the first strike. Oh, actually, there's a flash and Assault and Battery coming in from the Vi onto LeBlanc. Pai does pick that one up. Ultimate Faker teleports in. Ultimate Fake, I should say. Teleports in, has a Dominus Pop, picks up a kill onto Kimikaze, and now Pentabox is there, misses the bola, misses the second bola, is going to still get the flash Q in on Ahri. He was going to get that, him be damned. He got it.
That was a really deep dive.
That was aggressive, yeah.
And it's really hard to dive a LeBlanc under tower like that because of LeBlanc's passive. They do end up picking up the kill, but not worth in the end, as finally, the first good teleport we see coming out from Ultimate Fake in these last 2 games.
Yeah, it looks like Kamikaze, he's just going to keep pushing into that top lane, and why not? His team doesn't really need him at this point. And that's pretty much what happened last game as well. So, don't fix it if it ain't broke, I guess. Ultimate Fake, he is going to try to corner in Kamikaze. Foking is there. He's going to try to hop over into the Baron Wall, but the flash followed by Ultimate Fake, and now there's the Distortion and Ethereal Chains. Sigil and Malice also finishing off. Kill going over to Foking too.
Yeah, so that was just a matter of Kamikaze being pushed up a little bit too far there, and an Ash Arrow coming out in the bottom lane, and it looks like there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, it was blocked by the Morgana, though, who locks everyone down with Soul Shackles in the bot lane, and now Taruo does pick up a kill onto the Morgana, but it's traded for a double kill for Malala. not worth it for Pine Grove as they lost a turret as well. Because while they were chasing that Gnar, they brought 3 people up there just to try to get the job done. And that relieved pressure in the bot lane, Malala, and the Morgana. Easy to push up against an Ashe.
And Morgana does counter the Ashe so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Because all you need to do, land your E on whoever the Ashe arrow hits, and Ashe is absolutely useless.
Yeah. Does have a good crit, though. Can't block that with a black shield.
That's true, but I think that Vayne may have some crits of her own, as well as mobility and
10% health damage.
Yeah. And invisibility
and 5 extra kills.
Just a few things that might help a bit.
Yeah. So looks like there may be some focus in this mid lane. Only outer turret left for Pine Grove High School. Malala. Looks like actually everyone except for Komakaze is going to rendezvous into the mid lane. Mimic being used there to clear waves from Foking 2. So he's not going to have that one, not going to have that extra burst. They're just going to shove down. And actually, the best thing that Komakaze can do right now is keep Ultimate Fake up there, because he can dual Ultimate Fake more than likely. Does have, as you see, these percent health damage. Speaking of percent health damage on those rings. Doing quite a number on Ultimate Fake, along with the Frozen Mallet, slowing him almost permanently. Ethereal Chains does miss from Foking 2 as he roams up top lane, but now he's getting actually taken down quite a bit too. Dominus is up. What is this? Here comes the Gnar ultimate. He's actually going to be able to take out Ultimate Fake here. The Ethereal Chains landing onto him may save him for just a little bit. There's a flash.
Oh, he misses.
Yeah, missed the Q, but he's still distracting 2 people up there and won't die. So that is one thing, and there's kills going down in the mid lane for Mission San Jose, and now finally, no, the Ethereal Chains and Distortion missed the Sigil of Malice proc, and now Malala.
Goodbye, LeBlanc.
Yeah, oh my God, that was hard and fun to watch at the same time.
Yeah, it was kind of painful because you can feel what Pine Grove is feeling there.
Yeah.
As like, we cannot deal with this Gnar right now. Why is he so dumb?
And all he has is health. All he has is health right now. He has 2 cloth armors. That does not affect a LeBlanc whatsoever. And now,
oh my goodness,
hit him into the wall. There's a nice arrow outside of the turret. Looks like Malala may finally give his life over. Mechanic's not going to be playing off into a point-click ambush assault from Pentabox. Looks like that is the Stalker's Smite picking up the kill onto Gnar, who finally fell. Dark Binding going to keep him at bay, though, from chasing out of the Morgana. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Ari that whole time was taking out the inner mid lane turret against Pine Grove. So that was a turret game.
Well, yeah, so top tower goes down, and both mid towers fell during this whole ordeal. And that just makes Mission San Jose's gold lead. It takes it from about 2K to 4.6K.
Yeah. It's, so they're running away with this game now, and it's mostly because of these decision-making, I guess you could say mechanics, decision-making mechanics coming out from Pine Grove High School. They're not, oh, wait, have a zoom in. All right. So
that was such a beautiful zoom.
Yeah, it wasn't as cool as the Gnar turn into Mega Gnar.
Not quite. But I will not riot now because there at least was one zoom in this game. Yeah.
So that's props to that one. So it looks like the Gentlewoman going to 1v1. There we go. Zoom in on the 1v1 turret versus Janna. Now he may pay for this one, but Condemn does not hit the wall, and here comes the teleport from the Renekton. Comes Ultimate Fake. There's a crystalline arrow landing onto the Ari. Does pick up Ashe before he dies. But now there are 4 bot lane, 4 Pine Grove fights, actually 3 because one of them died. And that leaves Gnar in the top lane. Let's see what he's going to do. Soul Shackles is going to keep Pentabox down. Does land. That was a blind Dark Binding onto the Rengar because he was stealth at that time. Now Assault and Battery onto a Gentlewoman. Along with the Vault Breaker, punch him in his face down to his death, and that was a 4-for-1. That's a, and now Gnar's just been pushing this entire time. So yeah, that's how that goes.
I feel like if Pine Grove High had picked up any AD carry besides Ashe, they would have such a better chance of winning this game. But as is, Mission San Jose is starting to just come away with this game in every lane. every objective going towards them now. 6 towers to 4, 3 dragons that they have, and it's just not looking good for Pine Grove. Everything going wrong for them.
Yeah, out of all the immobile ADCs, Ashe is probably one of the least valuable. Even a Draven is more than likely more useful than an Ashe. Does have Stand Aside and Blood Rush, so does have a little bit of mobility and a CC. Not to mention a global ult that doesn't stun, but does can take objectives, can steal kills, or secure kills, I should say.
Same thing.
Yeah. Even Draven would have been a better choice
Even
here.
Urgot would have been.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little iffy, but who knows with the way.
Well, I mean, Urgot's been buffed 2 out of the 3 last patches, I
and
think.
look how much it matters because he's still not used.
It's just because he's ugly. If he was a pretty champion, then people would love him.
I don't judge that hard on fictional characters. I think he'd still be completely out of the meta. So while that happened, Ahri actually, I think, mistakenly forced out the ult on the hunt from. Well, Thrill of the Hunt, actually, I should say, from the Rengar. Jungle traded for Jungler.
Well, and Ashe even arrowed the Vi
I
there,
saw
and
that,
Vi was still able to kill the Rengar.
A lot of resources used just to pick up the Vi. And actually, the Thrill of the Hunt wasn't even used to try to pick up the Vi. It was used in response to the Ahri, thinking that the Ahri was going to go offensive, and decided to back off instead. And he saw, hey, I see Vi here. Hey, Ashe, throw an arrow up there. Make yourself useful because you're an Ashe. Throw an arrow up there, and I'll just go jump on this Vi, and chip, chop, chip, everything's good. But he actually gave his life for that one, and wasted 2 ults. So congratulations on that, Pine Grove. You, I don't know.
You spent a lot for a 1-for-1. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, there's a lot being dedicated to this, and that's just champion. That's just mechanics. That's just team mechanics. That's player mechanics. I mean, Pine Grove, they should be playing this a little bit better. A little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, these are high school teams, so you have all sorts of players coming out here. I mean, you have everything from challenger players to bronze 5 players that just want to have fun with their friends that are also in high school. And I mean, both types of teams are great, and High School Star League definitely caters towards both. Like, if you just want to play with your friends, like, that's awesome. And also, if you happen to have 5 Diamond 1 players in your high school and you want to get $20,000 in scholarship money, that is awesome as well.
Nice Black Shield, completely negating the crystalline arrow from Ashe. So that's exactly what you were mentioning earlier, and there's a pause. But yeah, having fun with your friends, that's very cool. In fact, it's encouraged by pretty much anyone that plays League, hosts League, or produces League in any kind of material. Playing with friends, fantastic, but you're always going to go up against players who play a more competitive level, and sometimes with their friends, and I think that's what's happening right now. Pine Grove High School, they're playing like they're playing with friends, like they're playing a 5Q game in just a normal matchmaking game. It's exactly kind of what they're playing like. And yeah, I hope they're having fun, because they're not going to win this match, more than likely, unless something drastic happens. Because Mission San Jose, it looks like they're playing, with their name saying, with a mission, and that is to win to try to get $20,000 in scholarship money.
Yeah, and they're most likely going to pick up this match here. I mean, I don't really see any way that Pine Grove can win at this point. So that does mean they will be allotted the 3 points. So that'll be very good for their chances. Obviously, both Mission San Jose, more than Pine Grove, really hoping to make it to the finals near LA at the end of this semester, because I mean, that's just so exciting to be able to not only play for that much scholarship money, but also play in front of a live audience.
It's exhilarating.
As well.
It is certainly exhilarating, and yeah, it's hitting about midpoint in the season right now. It's where we're into March. So yeah, these points are starting to matter more and more as time goes on. And Mission San Jose High School, I think they know that. I unfortunately do not know their previous record, but if they play like they're playing now, I would assume they have a pretty good record so far. Have to look into
I mean, you can just see the individual mechanics of their players, and especially their jungler, Kimikaze.
Oh yeah,
very good. So much early pressure on the Rek'Sai, especially. A pretty good job on Vi as well with that dragon control. You can see the mechanics coming out from the Vayne as well, even when she was kiting the Renekton, just able to deal the damage, attack move, a normal move, and yeah, these players are relatively solid players, and I expect that because of that, they do have a very good chance of making it to the finals in your LA.
Yeah, I did see a game from the last year's champions. I think it was Starritos High School. They are not up to what they were last year. They've had a couple player changes, and their mechanics, I don't know if it's just real-life distractions. I mean, because all these players do have real lives. They have, I mean, we're talking about they have friendships. They have probably girlfriends, things like that. You know, they're all, you know, women do like large elos, and I'm sure every player, I'm sure every player here has something impressive as far as their elo to you know, entice any kind of lady, woo a lady. So what I'm trying to get at is they're high school students. There's going to be distractions in real life. So while it is, you know, a competitive game, sometimes some things are more important. And high school is not where it stops. There is competitive league all the way up until college, and that was cute.
The troll.
Yeah,
the
that was
troll.
That was very cute. That means I just have to ramble about big elos now. So I'm just gonna I'll probably just stop that train of thought because I pretty much said everything I was going to on it. Pause is coming undone here. Let's see if they troll us once more. I think there is a finite amount of pauses in a game, I believe. So I have to be careful with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the game's really going to extend for
No.
much longer here. First inhib finally falling for Mission San Jose High School, and I don't really know why the pause needed to come out at all. I mean, even if one player was DC'd, it's not really going to change the outcome of the game, I don't think.
Well, yeah, there's assault and battery going on to the back lines right behind the inhibitor, and actually it was almost a solo kill coming out from the Vi, essentially all hurt damage, and now Milala picking up a turret and a kill, and now a double kill as well, taking out both Ringar and the LeBlanc, and this is...
Ashe, though, is doing a ton of damage onto the minions that entire fight in the backline there.
Hey,
sending out those W's.
If there's one thing Ashe can do, it's volley minions and take them out, and that's pretty much what they do need those minions cleared. But it doesn't matter at this point. Crystalline Arrow was not up, and that's going to be a kill.
A double kill for the Ashe! The mechanics coming out!
The comeback is real. The Nexus is exposed, though, so I don't know how much of this they can really fight back. Malala's there. He's not going for the Nexus. He wants more kills. 13-3-3. Nice Gnar ultimate into the Nexus! Man. That was the first time I've ever seen that into the Nexus from the fountains. That was really impressive, but be it as it may, no matter, nevertheless, it is all done. Mission San Jose High School, they get 3 points out of this one for taking both games against Pine Grove High School.
Yeah, GG to Mission San Jose High School. Well played series, well played both games, and congratulations to them with the win pickup. Now that is, I think, all we have for today, right? I don't believe we have another set of matches, but we do want to quickly give a shout out to our sponsors, Newegg, Rocket, MSI, Twitch, Tespa, Jinx, and Loot Crate. Without them, High School Star League would not be possible, so definitely make sure you guys support our sponsors.
Yeah, for sure. And on behalf of HSL, my name is Joshua Fekes Quest. I'm here with By Night. It's been great casting with you, buddy, and I hope to do it again. Sure. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow here at a High School Star. Yeah, the Twitch.tv. Actually, yeah, we actually have to give a shout out to our social medias too. I was told to do that, or else I will be fired. In fact.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
So Twitch.tv/HS Star League. That is our Twitch. You are here right now. If you did not know that, so some people may be going by mobile and do not have the URL on the top of their phone. So that is that. Also, a /HS Star League is our Facebook, along with HS Star League being our Twitter. The main difference is on the YouTube, which is /High School Star League. You have to spell all of that out. Or you can also just check us out and pretty much all of our social medias, at least a link to them, over at hsstarleague.com. And this time, on behalf of HSL, my name is Joshua Fekes Quest, here with By Night. Good night.